Good morning. Well, it's just about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I went out for a bike ride in the fields just above Baracska towards the Lake Valenza. It's kind of, because where I live is kind of down the valley, and you got the Valley Verge potok or creek that runs through, and it runs into the Danube. But up on the hill here, all wheat fields, beautiful, beautiful land. I just cycle between the crops, and as I said, I don't see nothing. It's all quiet. All around me, even on the other side behind, in front of me, is all wheat fields. And yeah, about 3 weeks ago, they were about 3 inches high, and they've grown so quickly. It's around about 50 centimeters now. And in June, July, they turn a beautiful golden color. And if you come up this way, the whole field just sways backwards and forwards in a gold. Absolutely lovely. And depending on how long the summer is, because sometimes the harvest, like a few years ago, they actually harvested in June because we had an early summer, not even hardly a spring. So around July, usually they harvest it, and all the roads are full of big tractors as they bringing in the crop. But we do a lot of wheat production in Hungary, agriculture. But it's so interesting. When you go to the countryside, living in the countryside, you can learn so much. The old people claim that originally in the 70s they bought this low wheat in for the farm machinery, so tractors could cut them. Originally they had higher wheat, about the size of me, and it used to be a flour called Bankuti flour or wheat, which won on the World Expo in Canada, won gold prize for the best flour. And what they did was as I said, they bought this in from the Soviet Union, this lower growing wheat. And the ladies used to complain when this happened was that the strudel pastry, the bread, the cake pastry ended up being not the same. You couldn't work with it, and it wasn't the same quality. So the women really knew, because they bake with it, not like this modern society where they've got universities full of corporate propaganda. All it is about speed to the market and profits, but not quality anymore. Even originally, a lot of the modern farming destroys the soil with this artificial fertilizer, synthetic and fertilizers. Originally, people used to have farms keep animals from pigs, cows, horses, etc., chickens, and in spring they used to take out from the barns all the collected manure and spread it all over the fields. Now that used to raise the nitrogen and pH to a level that modern it was natural fertilizer, and you wouldn't get, and the quality of the crop was so different. Now it's all this modern farming is actually destroying the soils and depleting the quality. A lot of the people complain, especially the older people that have seen the difference over the decades. So don't tell me these modern farmers are doing anything. If you do proper research and don't listen to this crap they have in the media and modern universities, people living in the city, you just spread propaganda, you can see that it's just all a scam. And I'm looking forward to even now, a lot of people are getting sick, cancer, all kinds of health issues, allergies, all because of this modern farming. It's got a big impact on people's health. And yeah, it's disgusting. And the future generation of these stupid young people that grew up in cities, live in their little fucking apartments, and go to universities and get their degrees and get a head pumped full of shit, and they end up changing our agriculture and food supply. Now even these modern cities are even talking about making water from sewage and shit that you pump into the pipes. You imagine that's the kind of fucking future we got for this our world. And these young people just want to live in their fucking little box of apartments, playing and jerking off in front of computers and masturbating. That's all they do. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, let's get on a positive note. I'm going to keep cycling and soak up the atmosphere, fresh air, and the vitamin D, which is good against COVID bullshit. Again, the political propaganda. So God bless. Have a great weekend. And yeah, and I'll keep taking videos of this beautiful countryside and Hungary. All the best, guys. Well, bye. Cheers.